Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, in this video, I want to explain why I have not been out on track for an extended period of time. Essentially, I'm not gonna try and build this up or make it a really long 10 minute long video or anything. I want to make it really short and sweet. Essentially, it's to do with the pit crew behind my team, because I have a team behind me. That's how that's how I get out on track, is because I have a team behind me. The team is just one person, it's my dad, but he is the pit crew, he's the team behind me. And the problem is that his health has been gradually declining. He's getting a lot better now. It was really bad before. He had to have I don't know how happy he would be with me sharing this information, but he's not watching. He doesn't watch. He's not here. I'm sure it'll be okay. Because he's told so many people about it, so I'm sure it's not really a massive problem. But I also won't reveal too much, because just a respect to his privacy. So essentially, he was. A while ago, he was pretty sick and had some heart problems, mainly to do with cholesterol. It's been a thing on his side of the family, which is something that I think I might have as well. Just a naturally high cholesterol that really only shows itself when you get older, which is really not a good time for it to show up, because that's when it really causes a whole bunch of problems. If it showed up when you were really young, like myself now, you'd be young, fit and healthy enough to work it away and then be fine for the rest of your life. But no, it shows up when you're old enough that you can't do much about it, which is a bit of a problem. But yeah, that's essentially what's happened, is he's been quite sick due to very high cholesterol levels, despite being very heavy on low cholesterol stuff and being very careful with his diet. Very, very careful with his diet. I've seen how strict he is. It's crazy. And yeah, he's getting a lot better now, but he's still not completely good yet. So essentially, my dad went from being sort of really in the woods to now a lot better, but still not recovered yet. And he's doing cardiovascular rehab as well. So once that course is done, the cardiovascular rehab is done, which is going to be a long time from now, then most likely he will be close to, if not ready, to participate as pit crew again, which then means I'll be able to be out on track. So that's the reason why I am not out on track at the moment, is because my dad is ill, and he's going through rehab. He's fine. He's doing a lot better than he was before. He's generally in a good state. He struggles to sleep quite a bit, but there's things like Dimetap and stuff that you can take for that. Panadol if he's in pain. All good. There's so much stuff that you can take. So you should all take it as the fact that I'm not concerned means you shouldn't be concerned either. If you asked me a month ago or 2 months ago how he was, then it would have been a very different answer. But now he's doing a lot better. I was going to say he's fine. He's not fine. He's doing a lot better. Fine would mean out of rehab, ready to be pit crew again. He's not to that point yet, but he's getting a lot better, and he's feeling better. He's in less pain. He's going through rehab. He's getting better. He is getting better, and once he feels well enough, then he can start to participate as pit crew again, which means that I'll be able to go back on track again. But essentially, until he is feeling well enough, until he's feeling physically well enough to do that, which is going to be a while from now, until he's feeling well enough to do that, then I won't be out on track. There's nothing stopping me from going out in a rental cart, but rental carts feel like underpowered pigs to me now, because my go-kart my go-kart doesn't have a lawnmower engine that has about 10 horsepower. 8 to 10 horsepower, the same as the rental carts. Mine has 32 horsepower, and it's a Rotax engine. I've gone into a lot of detail about my go-kart last year, and you can find those videos. So if you're new to the channel and you have no idea what engine my go-kart has or anything about it, I've got a whole catalog of older videos, which were when I was still in school, actually, when I was in year 12 and I was doing it for my major work, but then also to help with racing, which is what I'm trying to do now, because I'm completely out of school and I'm working full-time now to get enough money to save up to start racing, which is not going to be happening anytime soon because racing is very, very expensive. And while I am fortunate enough to have some financial backing from my parents, they're working very hard to get enough money, and it's still, like, if I had to guess, it probably covers 10 to 15%. 10 to 15%, and they're working very hard. I'm probably working just as hard, maybe even harder, and I have to cover the last 85 to 90%. So it's going to be hard. It's very expensive, but it is doable. There are plenty of examples of people who have made it very successful, that started with nothing, basically. And while I'm in a slightly better position than them, I will also be essentially starting with not much. I won't be starting with nothing, but I'll be starting with not much. But yeah, getting out on track and actually getting into a real-life championship at the club, like an actual club-level championship, which is what I really want to do. And to supplement that, I'm doing esports at the moment, which I made a video on how I'm enrolled in a Ferrari esports tournament. But yeah, so essentially, until I can get back out on track, I'm going to do sort of esports stuff like that and practice on the track. But as soon as I can get back out on track, I'm going to do a club-level go-kart championship, and I'm going to be zooming around, probably somewhere towards the middle of the pack, maybe closer to last place, who knows, but hey, I'll win at some point, because I've said this for a very long time. I believe myself to be confident enough and competent enough to have the baseline level that you need to be good. I have like that good starting level. I just need to build on it, which takes a lot of time and a lot of practice and a lot of concentration and discipline, because motivation is inconsistent. Motivation can help a ton, but if you don't have it, you can't just not race. Otherwise, you're never going to be good. So you have to rely on discipline, which is a very continuous thing, and it's a very, very difficult thing. It's like a muscle. You have to train it. And then there's also the other rabbit hole that discipline can mean two things, which is that it can mean showing up when you don't want to and staying still when every part of you wants to move. And it just depends on what scenario you're in, depends on which of those two meanings it is. But yeah, so essentially that's the reason why I am not out on track at the moment, is because my dad is in rehab, getting better. He's good now. He's getting better. He's not good enough to be pit crew yet, not by a long shot, but he's doing well. He's genuinely doing well. He's improving a lot. He's a lot better than he was before, and like I said previously, the fact that I'm not concerned means none of you should be concerned either. So yeah, that's basically it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye everybody.